No matter if we are officially in hurricane season or not, flood protection remains top of mind for everyone in southeastern Louisiana. Over in Jefferson Parish, it's a big concern because Saturday voters are set to weigh in on whether to renew a flood protection millage, which officials say is crucial for the entire region. West Bank Flood Protection Authority Regional Director Jesse Noel is here now this morning to talk more about the importance of this ballot measure. Sir, good morning to you.
Good morning, Brandon.
We do
Thank you so much for
appreciate you
having
being
me.
here because this is important. We're talking about some 80 miles of levees and flood walls, 67 floodgates, 3 closure complexes, including the Big West closure in Belle Chase. Walk me through what revenue from this millage would support.
So this millage is 45% of the revenue for the West Jefferson Levee District, and it makes sure that we can lift levees and maintain our large closure complexes and do the maintenance up front before the hurricane comes to make sure they're going to operate for a storm.
So we're talking specifically, is it a 4.75% millage? Is that
4.75 mils. Which is about 45% of the West Jefferson Levee District's budget, yes.
Now, this is a question that's come up before, of course. We've covered that voters did reject a similar question in March. It's complicated because it's not a new tax, it's a renewal, yet there was that rejection. What's the difference in approach this time around to hopefully get a yes vote?
So we've been pushing really hard. We've put out signage. We're trying to increase our message and help people understand that it's a renewal, number one, and number two, that it's critically important to the flood protection system. That in 2018, this millage was used to raise 18 miles of levee. We spent $23 million. One of those sections of levee in Bayou Signet, we raised it to a 14.5 elevation in 2018. As it sits today in 2025, it is a 12. And so we've lost 2.5 feet of elevation on that levee. We're working to lift it right now. We hope to lift it going into the summer with these funds. But other sections of levee are sinking as well, and we want to keep ensuring that we can raise those and chase those future elevations and make sure we have the best flood protection the West Bank's ever had.
While also seeing protection that you said worked during Hurricane Ida.
That is correct. So Hurricane Ida is, by my assessment, the storm surge of record. Prior to that, Hurricane Juan in '85 had a storm surge of 5 feet. Hurricane Ida was 7 feet, and there was 7 feet of water outside of the system. The system worked, it functioned correctly, and nobody inside the system had a flood insurance claim. We're very happy about that.
A bit of an interesting civics lesson here, too, because the South Louisiana Flood Protection Authority covers multiple parishes, but funding for it comes from property tax millages, and a large majority of that comes from Jefferson Parish. Can you explain why?
So we're funded by the Algiers Levee District and the West Jefferson Levee District. We use those funds for those individual entities. And so West Jefferson residents that live within the hurricane protection system are going to vote on this millage, and this millage will pay to fund West Jefferson Levee District projects specifically.
Okay.
And so it lifts levees in West Jefferson. It maintains the structures as they contribute to West Jefferson's flood protection.
And again, the important thing to underscore here is that this is not a new tax, it's a renewal.
Correct. It is a renewal. It is already a tax that's on the books, and we would just continue to get that funding if you vote yes, and that'll allow us to continue to lift levees and maintain the sector gates as appropriate.
Looking at current funding, it lasts until, and if this is approved, it would kick in when?
2028.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, sir, we do appreciate your time this morning. Thank you so much for being here, and best wishes to you all on Saturday as you hope to get that measure passed.
Thank you so much for having us, Brandon.
And to vote absentee on this ballot measure, you do have to turn in your ballot by Friday. The deadline is 4:30 tomorrow afternoon if you're set to vote in person this Saturday. Polls do open at 7 o'clock. They close at 8. Go to WWLTV.com. We will link you to where you can find a sample ballot for your area.